Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best camera smartphones. Starting at number 5. Google Pixel 6 Pro. After a few years of uninspiring smartphones, the Google Pixel 6 Pro marked the tech giant's return to the camera powerhouse club. The Google Pixel 6 Pro has a huge sensor on its main camera, which takes in light better than sensors on most other devices. As well as a powerful telephoto and ultra-wide camera, this trio is somewhat of a dream team. Joining the party is Google's software, which is what made Pixel phones great camera devices in the first place. Not only is AI scene optimization fantastic at tweaking your picture to look great, but there are some extra software tools. The biggest one is Magic Eraser, which can edit out background people in otherwise clean shots. We found the Google Pixel 6 Pro great as a point-and-shoot wonder. Like the iPhone above, it was easy just to press the shutter button and rely on Google's smart AI to take a great-looking shot. While the lack of expandable storage and a limited battery life might limit the Google Pixel 6 Pro's functionality, as a versatile camera phone a tiny bit, the actual photo-taking power is wonderful. Coming at number 4. Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. If we're talking about hardware alone, then the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra has everything it takes to be the best camera phone on our list. It's got the largest camera sensor ever seen on a smartphone, creeping up to the 1-inch sensor size seen on pro-grade compact cameras. The result of such a large sensor is photos with beautifully shallow depth of field. Of the 3 cameras around the back, each is around 50 MP in resolution, so whether you're zooming or going ultra-wide, you won't need to compromise on photo quality. It isn't just the camera sensors that are exceptional on the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. On the phone's hefty rear camera bump around the back, there's a second screen so you can take selfies and group shots with the best camera on the handset. After we finished the testing process with the Mi 11 Ultra, we actually stuck to using it as our go-to photography phone, because once we learned its strengths and weaknesses, we could really play into it. While you get plenty of power for the price and weight of the phone, not to mention stacks of storage and one of the best screens to ever grace a smartphone, the Mi 11 Ultra does have a few niggles. It gets very warm when gaming on it, bordering on too hot to handle if graphics settings are ramped all the way up. In turn, this pricey camera champ is really a phone for someone happy to invest a bit of time and money getting to grips with its nuances. Once you do, you'll get some class-leading photos, but if you're after an easy life, or just really like wearing skinny jeans, you'd be better off with another camera phone. At number 3. Huawei Mate 40 Pro. First things first, the Mate 40 Pro has one tragic flaw, and it's a deal breaker for most people. Thanks to the Google trade ban in the US, you can't access Google's own app store. Huawei's store is still playing catch-up, and you're likely to be frustrated with certain apps not working, even if you can easily download them online. Having said that, the Mate 40 Pro is still one of the best camera phones in the world, offering the complete package. Both regular and ultra-wide-angle shots look superb in both well-lit and dark conditions, while the 5x optical zoom performs remarkably well even in lower light too. We loved the way the Mate 40 Pro picked up colors, with dramatic sunsets and vibrant food dishes standing out when captured on the phone. Low-light shooting is great too, whether you're snapping people or objects. We've also got to commend the range of camera modes Huawei offers. Options like moon photography, spotlight portrait, 50x hyper zoom, incredibly slow-motion video recording and light painting all give the phone a real edge for playful or experimental photographers. We had lots of fun trying these out to take great snaps. Number 2 of my list. iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max. Apple's iPhone 13 family was launched in late 2021. And the Pro and Pro Max handsets are the top siblings in the line. Sure, they're not huge upgrades over the iPhone 12 devices, but some of the biggest upgrades are in the camera software department. The iPhone 13 and 13 Pro beat out their predecessors with a new macro mode, which lets you take detailed pictures of close-up objects like food, bugs or plants. There are also improvements to videography with cinematic video, and you can now focus pull while capturing film, which will be really useful for people trying to shoot movies on their phone. We found the iPhone 13 Pro great for photography because of its ease of use. We could easily just point the phone at a subject and rely on the AI to know what we needed. One other change to the iPhone 13 Pro devices might appeal to the artist in you. Now you can finally buy iPhones with 1 TB internal storage. So you can now capture many more pictures or hours of film without running out of space. That's all on top of the iOS mobile you know and love, or don't love, if you're an Android fan, with a powerful processor, good-looking screen, and okay-ish battery life. And number 1. Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Samsung's latest top-end phone is a super powerful mobile, both in the camera department and in most aspects of its feature set. On paper, it has the same camera collection as the S21 Ultra, which previously held top spot, but a selection of new modes, as well as the upgraded specs in other areas, make it a preferable choice for photographers. We found the Galaxy great for mobile photography for one easily definable reason: its versatility. Whether we wanted to take a wide shot of a big view, needed to jump in close for an amazing-looking portrait shot, or wanted to travel far into the distance for a zoom shot, we could rely on the Galaxy to provide. The big new addition to this phone is the S Pen stylus. This has a range of uses, but when it comes to photography, it can be used as a remote shutter, which is particularly useful for taking snaps of yourself without having to set a timer. But all around, this is a great camera phone that won't let you down, no matter what you're snapping. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.